Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Yeah, just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is a chance!
Bешiktаш with the corner, there first. Alvarez gets it away. Lewis. Goalkeeper's ball. Calabria. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Very nicely done. David Villa stood his ground strongly. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Juan Quintero. Brzezinski. Bешiktаш do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
You can run onto that. David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Orban. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Idrissa Gueye, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Quintero. Now it's Solot. Cross goes in there. He gets big. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. He's cut it out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ruben Neves. Juan Quintero. David Villa. He's beat David Villa! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. That is lovely. And now a sudden chance to counter. Look at the space here. And the shot! Bешiktаш deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just...
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Biragi. Diaz. Oh, what has happened here? Has a goal! You've got to be quick to recover this. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Lewandowski. McAllister. Lewandowski.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Brett shapes to shoot! Goal! Brescia! And it's Brescia in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our... It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski. Ansu Fati. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Diaz. Solot. Solot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Brescia looking to pass their way through. And that's a good... It's Quintero! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Brescia lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
David Villa. Idrissa Gueye has given away a free kick. Alvarez. Juan Quintero hits one! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brescia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Quintero, well, they can break here. Surlot. Spread out to the left.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Ruben Neves. Surlot. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Biragi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Rosicki. Played out to the left flank. Ansu Fati. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alvarez. And Biragi. Surlot. And it's Ruben Neves. Diaz. To Quintero. Juan Quintero! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa. Juan Quintero, who has set up 2 goals. Surlot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero
So,
7.
third corner of the game.
Villa. Numero 17. Numero
Up he
8.
goes! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every
Real chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Bешикташ were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Brescia have the chance to go the other way. He is through here, face to face with the keeper. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Bailey. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Brescia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. McAllister. Rosicki. Tries to dink it through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Bешикташ are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Ruiz de Galarreta is there, and he can get that clear. Quintero. Nicely worked. Now it's Bailey. He's tried one! Well, that is remarkable.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And it's Quintero. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact. He's played him through. Solid! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He could be in here. Oh, that's a key interception. Brescia are coasting towards victory. Ruiz de Galarreta. McAllister. And that's another good win of the ball. Fiddles it through. Rosicki. And he's on his way. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Gol per il Bешикташ. Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Schlotterbeck. Ruiz de Galarreta. Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Alvarez. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. It's Quintero! Oh, another save. Good reason for optimism here. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Bailey. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Juan Quintero with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Juan Quintero! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Keeper's dealt with that. Ruiz de Galarreta. McAllister. Well, that pass isn't the best. Orban. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brescia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Solot, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning